Welcome, everyone, to the Chasta and Huey podcast. It's like hanging out with your childhood buddies at a dive bar having a beer together. Throw your headphones. Or better yet, they're like a security blanket. Maybe a little itchy, but still warm and cozy. It's time for the show. Here's Chasta and Huey. Cheers.
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 How we doing? Happy Monday.
I'm doing pretty good, I guess, considering all things considered of the last, I guess, okay, for you and I, specifically the last 2 weeks of everything in our world. I'm trying to speak vaguely on purpose, but
I know. It's been we didn't go live last Monday for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what the obvious reasons are, we'll just give you headlines. Layoffs happened at our company, and our little cart, our little apple cart, was completely turned over. So we've been trying to pick up the pieces and figure out what's next, and it's all been a little wild. But we're still here. This is a proof of life podcast.
I know we're still alive,
still doing the thing, and trying to disassociate on the weekends as much as possible. Hi, Thomas. Thomas, first one on. Hello, Bam Bam.
like
Hi,
first
darling.
kid in school. Yeah, checking in.
He gets a gold star. Thomas gets a gold star. Okay, so I have been dying to hear from you. I know over the weekend you finally saw the Green Day movie Nimrods, and you had said on Bone Breakers Saturday that you would give us an official review.
I know that was the thing. I was like, okay, we did Bone Breakers, and I said that. I was like, on Sunday, I wake up and I'm doing some stuff, and I'm like, I need to go see this movie.
You made promises.
I made promises. No, but actually, I want to shout out Alameda Theater and 1234 Go Records. So it was Saturday evening at some point. I saw a post from them. It was a collab post on Instagram, and it was like, hey, enter to win free tickets to see Nimrods at the Alameda Theater, courtesy of 1234 Go Records. All you have to do is follow both pages and leave a comment of your favorite Green Day song. And I normally don't do these type of contests, online contests, but I'm like, whatever. It's by my house, favorite band, their movie. I just commented, welcome to paradise. And then I wake up Sunday morning and it says, congrats, you won 2 free tickets. I was like, what? Oh my God. So I won tickets. Awesome. So yeah, I mean, it was great. So my brother Tommy and I went over there for the 6:30 showing, and yeah, and it was great. It was cool walking in there. And you see, people in there. Some people had like a Green Day shirt or merch or hat on. It's like, all right, that's cool. And then 1234 Go Records gave out a couple copies of the soundtrack, one on vinyl, one on CD.
That's cool.
Little drawing there inside. That was just cool. Shout out 1234 Go Records for just supporting local business, but also giving cool goodies out to fans. So it was fun. Overall, yes, I enjoyed the movie. It's a lot of fun. Hey, if you're a fan of Green Day, you need to go see this movie. It's out now all around the country, so please go see it ASAP. I mean, definitely the highlight was definitely the end, seeing Green Day perform live. So it turned to like a live concert inside the movie theater. So it's a
movie that ends in a live.
Yeah. I mean, the best way I could compare it, so for anyone maybe around our age, imagine what Detroit Rock City was for the band Kiss, Nimrods is for Green Day. So it's the coming of age comedy film directed by and written by Lee Kirk. But so it's just 3 kids in a local band thinking they get pranked on, thinking they're going to open for Green Day on New Year's Eve. So they're going across the country. It's a road trip comedy film, all these different side quests. The goal is to get to LA to open for Green Day at the Palladium and all the chaos that ensues. So it was a lot of fun, just all the different things that they get themselves into. And a lot of these stories, supposedly, it's based on Green Day's early life as a touring band. So a lot of these little Easter eggs of things they get into is supposedly from what Green Day's past. And so it was cool. Like, there's some things I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. There's a love story with the lead singer and the main character and this girl on the road. And I was like, oh, that's very much Billy Joe and his wife, Adrian. He met her while he was touring back in the day when she lived in Minnesota and made it a point to go back on tour to go see her. That's what I learned on Behind the Music back in the day. So I was like, oh, that's an Easter egg right there. The lead singer meeting his love interest on the road. Like Billy met Adrian on the road. So I was like, oh, that's cool. And there's a lot of little things. I mean, like the drummer, he was so nervous about leaving for college. And that's very much like John Kiffmeyer, the old drummer before Trey Cool. That was how I put it together. And I don't want to spoil too much, but it's very fun. Like it just, there's a lot of goofy fart dick jokes in there too. So
Good check out movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie. I mean, I will say it was a tad long. And like, if I could nitpick, I mean, there's a couple little side quests that they went on. I was like, oh, you could maybe cut some of that out to kind of hammer it home and make it streamline it, get to the point, get to LA. But overall, it was just a lot of fun. I mean, it just, like Billy Joe said in a lot of interviews, it was like, if this movie can inspire kids to go out and play guitar or start a band, that's his purpose. So I was like, that's cool, very cool. I walked out there, I was like, I want to go start a band right now.
I've been telling you should do that for a long time.
I know. So that was cool. And actually, I ran into a listener. It was, let me just double check. Let's see. I wasn't my kid's name. Montgomery. He's 14 years old. Him and his dad were out there. Really cool. I met them years ago at different shows and stuff. He's a huge Green Day fan. He had a Dookie shirt on. He reminded me 4 years ago when Green Day played Outside Lands, he was the kid that got picked up on stage and played when Green Day does their cover of Operation Ivy's Knowledge. He was the kid playing guitar. And I was
wow.
He was like 10 years old back then. So it was so cool.
That's so cool.
And I'll say this. We were talking outside afterwards. I asked him, are you in a band? He says, no, I can't find anyone that wants to play music with me. Like, his age, his dad said, yeah, a lot of these kids are in different types of music. So like, it's tough for him to find kids to play like just punk rock music.
Too bad he doesn't live over in our hood of Pacifica. There's nothing but kids that are playing rock.
And that's why I told him, I said, hey, listen, my advice, keep playing. Do not stop. Also, go to local shows.
Branch out, go to
Gilman,
local shows,
get involved in your local music community.
Agreed.
You're going to meet kids your age that are in the same interests that you do have. And maybe you can start a band. Sure, they might not go to your same school, but at least you can get in touch with them and set something up. So I wish him nothing but the best. And he said,
"Get it, Montgomery?
Yes,
you have a rock star name. Just keep going.
Don't give up. Don't give up at all." But anyway, it was just cool. Great. Like I said, the movie was awesome. Like, just I enjoyed it. Just you see a lot of the connections of like, the main character lost his dad. Like Billy Joe lost his dad. The dynamic with his older brother and his mom. The mom in the movie, it's what's her name? Jenna Fisher from The Office. So her husband is Lee Kirk, the director and writer, but she was dressed up like Billy Joe's mom with the short hair and the glasses. So and them doing mushrooms and all this stuff. It was very fun. It's, a very coming of age type movie. So I recommend it for everyone. If you're a Green Day fan, see it. And like I said, the live performance at the end was just awesome. And the song they used for the credits, I was so happy. I don't want to spoil it. But it was just, I loved the choice there. So anyway, it's very cool.
Huey approved.
Yes, 2 thumbs up from Huey for Nimrods.
Thumbs up, Huey.
But I think anyone knows I was going to love this movie.
I mean, you're not exactly an impartial guy to come at a Green Day movie review for, so that's good. I'm glad it was a little escape for you. Thomas says he has to drop your amp off this weekend so that you can start your new punk band.
I know, yeah,
fabulous idea. Shout
out Thomas, thank you. Like, so as you know, Chasta, like here in the home office, Thomas,
he's been working on it.
I've been working on it. Coming together.
Thomas is calling you out for that blank wall. We got to get that fixed.
I know. Yeah. I know. My goal is maybe some posters up here and stuff like that. But no, with that being said, I've been like organizing stuff around the house. So yeah, I found my amp need to be fixed up. So yeah, I hit up Thomas. So Thomas has been very gracious with his time and to help get that fixed up for me. So thank you, Thomas, of course, for doing that.
Thomas is such a sweetheart. Also, Relva checking in. Morning, my friends, missing your faces. We miss you too. It's been too many weeks that have gone by without seeing you. So I need a Relva hug in my life. Isn't it your wife's birthday today? I'm pretty sure it is. If it is, if I did not dream that,
yeah.
Happy birthday to Deb. I think I saw that somewhere on social media as I opened my phone. Sometimes you open your phone and then, you get busy and then you close it again and you're like,
Thank you.
So sweet. I love Thomas.
Chris, I was going to say, you guys see Nimrods. I'd love to get his perspective. Like there's some stuff in there as well. Like the older brother, I don't know if that's supposed to be a play on like Dave Armstrong, but also kind of looks like Jason Relva, Chris's brother. Like, just kind of the long hair, scruffiness. I don't know. It was kind of cool just seeing
Relva,
that.
have you seen it? It is her birthday. Happy birthday. I thought so. I could have sworn I saw that somewhere today. Yes, if you have seen Dan DeLay's on with us, what's up, buddy?
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, of course,
so
right now.
Awesome that you turned in. Thank you. Ashley's birthday's on Thursday, too. Big week. Happy birthday, Ashley. Oh, my gosh. So many. We're in Leos.
Are you Leos? Are you Leos?
Leos?
Yeah, because Tommy's birthday was last weekend. Happy birthday, Tommy. So, yeah, Leos.
Yep. My brother's birthday is today as well. Happy birthday,
is
Bubba.
It? Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, Rubba's going to see it this weekend. Okay,
next
weekend.
Once you see it, you need to give us a review. We want to hear all about it. That's great. Good little escape. Well, I had some escapism this weekend myself. Went to Great America.
Yeah.
Hadn't been there in about 8 years, I think. We took Cody just before he turned 3. So very different experience, obviously. But we had so much fun. We desperately needed, because of everything that happened last week. It was like, you know what? We need a family day where we go and just check out. We ride rides. We scream our heads off. We eat a bunch of crap. Like, it was just one of those things that we needed to do. And we had so much fun.
It was interesting because I was literally, after I saw your post, I was trying to remember the last time I've been to Great America. I lived here my whole life. We used to go there in elementary, middle school time. Like, it was like a big field trip, like a kind of cool reward trip. I'm trying to think, literally the last time it might have been some point in high school at some point. Literally, I think it's been 25, almost coming up 30 years since I've probably been out there.
Wow, it's been that long. I didn't realize that for you. That's crazy. Yeah. There's a lot going on, and Cody's right at that cusp where he wants to get on big boy rides, and we can talk him into some of them, but some of them we can't. Like, we talked him into the big wooden one, which is Gold Striker. Dude, that's been there forever, right? Is that an OG ride?
I think that's the one I got kicked off of because it was too big.
That was the one?
Oh, maybe that. We did go there maybe in the last 20 years then. Was it something work related? Yeah, maybe it was something work related. I went there. And we brought that up on the air, I think.
I do remember that happening. I don't think I remembered that it was Great America. Well, screw them. That sucks. I'm sorry.
I mean, how packed was it? Like, was there a lot of people there? Like, I know it's like in the beginning of the school year, technically. So
okay, well, it's funny. It's funny that you say what you just said about not going in 25 or 30 years, because so many people that I know have been like, "Oh, I love that place. I haven't been in like 15 years."
Yeah,
and I had a conversation with a friend over the weekend, and I'm gonna not go on a tangent, but here's what I will say. And people are like, I can't believe it's closing permanently. It's going out of business next year. If you haven't been in 15 or 20 years, you're part of the problem.
Yeah.
If you listen to The Bone and you didn't know Tonelli got let go, you didn't know Nikki Black is no longer with us, you're part of the problem.
Yeah.
If you want something to survive, you have to support it. Be it newspapers, be it radio, be it TV, be it local bands, venues, whatever the case may be. If you say out loud, I love that thing, then it is part of your responsibility to keep it alive. That's all I'm going to say. It pisses me off. People are like, oh, I left K-Fog. I hadn't listened in 15 years, but I left K-Fog and then it went away. And then you're mad?
Yeah.
Bro, you're mad? You're part of the problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Absolutely. So
crazy.
Okay. So I double checked and looked online. So it looks like it officially closes end of next year, 2027.
End of the 2027 season. Correct.
But it could potentially get 2028 if it the lease gets extended or something like that. So
I did a little. I went down a rabbit hole last night looking at this, which is part of where that rant just came from. It did get bought by real estate people, and it will be turned into something at some point. It originally was supposed to be housing and commercial space. Now people are convinced it's going to be a data center. I have no idea if that's real or not, or if I know that would be pretty crazy. Yeah. I have no idea. That's fully, just made up on the internet. So I don't know if that's real. But it was sold because it was one of the least financially performing Six Flags properties. In the Silicon Valley, people were not going out and supporting it. And that land is worth a lot of money. Obviously, it's in the heart of Silicon Valley. So it's kind of interesting, but it was really great. I mean, we definitely checked out. Gold Striker was so much fun. It's a boob shaker and a half. That sucker, it's wooden, so it's just like
boob shaker.
Oh my God! I mean, it's so much faster and so much more intense than you think it's gonna be. The funny thing is, so we're walking up to it, and Cody's like, "I'm not sure," and Jay and I are like, it's old school. It doesn't go upside down or anything. It's fine. You'll be fine. We get on it, and it takes off like a freaking rocket. And Jay and I are like, oh, shit. crazy.
Is Top Gun still there or is that gone?
Yeah, it's called Flight Deck now. But yeah,
Yeah. Okay, Top Gun. Yeah. God, I remember when Top Gun first opened. That was like the big new ride there in the early 90s. That was a big thing.
Jay said the same thing. He was like, "Oh yeah, that was my ride." Jay like has all these high school memories that pop up. I'm like, "Stop! I don't want to hear them. I don't want to know about what girl you picked up at Flight Deck."
I really need to go back to Great America at some point because I think the season ends November 1st. I was double checking.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I would like to get back there again, just check it out. I mean, hopefully tickets are reasonably priced.
They're super reasonable. We bought 3. They had like a Christmas in July sale. This is not an ad, by the way, but we bought 3 for $135
What? Really?
Yes, super cheap. But here's what I will say. I will not go back without a fast pass. The one thing that Jay and I agreed on, the lines were very long. It just doesn't seem like they've got the crowd control situation handled. It makes you appreciate how Disney has figured it out.
Okay.
Like even Disney on really busy days, it's pretty infrequent that you end up standing for an hour to 90 minutes for something. Like that just doesn't really happen all that often anymore.
Yeah.
So many people buy fast passes and they've got the app and the app updates constantly with ride times and stuff. And so you really spend a lot of time waiting. And so I won't go back without a fast pass. So that would be more expensive.
Does Great America do have like a fast pass?
They do. They have a fast lane. Mm-hmm. You get like a wristband and it's a fast lane. And I would take that in a heartbeat because we spent half the day in lines. I spent 40 minutes in line for Panda Express.
They have Panda Express down there too?
That's pretty much all they have. They had a chicken place, Panda Express, and then they had, I think, a pizza place, but I didn't find it in time. So I never eat Panda, but I was like, well, what are my options? So I stood in line for almost 45 minutes.
Okay, well, yeah, I need to get down there. But then have you taken Cody to Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, the old Marine World out in Vallejo?
But I have questions about that because somebody on the Bone text lines, I was talking about it on the air this morning, said that is also closing. Is that also closing?
I didn't know it was closing. I mean, I drove by it every day when I went to Bottle Rock because it's along my route.
Right there, right.
Up going through Vallejo up into Napa. And I saw it's still open, so I don't know about if it's closing anytime soon. I don't know about that.
Somebody with no evidence told me on the Bone text lines that it's also closing at the end of 2027. So do your research on that one. But no, I have never been, and we've never taken Cody. Can we go? Like, let's go. I'd love to go down. I mean, for all the screaming on the roller coasters.
Well, Great America, don't they have like a big Halloween theme thing?
They do.
I would love to go to that. I think, didn't we get an invite years ago and we couldn't make it for whatever reason? So I would love to follow up on
questions. I have questions about it. I need to understand if it's horror themed Halloween. Are there clowns running around?
Oh, okay.
That's my only disclaimer that I wouldn't go for. Cause like Universal, I can't really do Universal because it's clown chaos. And I'm not subjecting myself, but otherwise I would go. Like if I could talk to somebody and go like, hey, what is my percentage of clowns jumping on my face? Then, I would.
Okay. Yeah, no, because if I remember correctly, I think the Halloween thing starts in September.
It usually does. It's usually like mid-September.
My brother went to Target the other day, and it's August, and they have Halloween stuff at the Target by our house now.
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere.
Everyone's in the Halloween spirit now. I'm like, it is mid-August, people.
No, hold on. I have a number for you. I found it this morning, and I was like, I have to tell Huey this. Because of Summerween, okay, I am coming to the podcast with statistics today. Because of Summerween, we have $13.1 billion being spent on Halloween stuff this year in the United States. Let that sink in. I'm not the only one. $13.1 billion in costumes, candies, parties, anything related to Halloween. That's crazy pants. And I'm Mrs. Halloween.
Well, it just sucks because what I'm getting at, listen, I know the kids went back to school last week, which is to me criminal. Like, it's insane.
It does feel very early.
It feels so early. Like first week in August, people are like, back to school week now. I'm like, first week in August? Are you kidding me? That's insane. Yeah. Like summer doesn't end until third week in September. We still have like 6 weeks of summertime. And for us in the Bay Area, our best weather is usually late September, early October. So I'm like, this is insane. And everyone's like, all right, back to school. And they're like into that back to school spirit. And it's like, all right, summer's over. I'm like, summer is not over, people. And it's not over.
Wait, hold on. When you were a kid, when did you go back? Because we always almost went back today. It was almost always landing on my brother's birthday.
Yeah, no, like I remember as a real young kid, like it used to be after Labor Day, right? Like
I thought it was in California. Yeah.
And then what? Well, my school, we started doing what was called year round, which I told you about, that year round program where it was like summertime was like 6 weeks, and then like in November we had 3 weeks off, and spring break was like 3 weeks off. So they broke up. The goal back then, this is like a 90s thing, that people thought by kids having a shorter summer vacation, they would less likely forget everything they learned that school year. And then if they go back to school, they can apply that stuff again. You know what I mean? So it's just like they can stay smarter all year round. So
it can stay in there.
Stay in the brain.
A hold of it. Yeah. Stay in the brain.
So it was like shorter summer vacation, and then but it was like 3 weeks, November, 3 weeks in spring. So it was like you didn't lose that summer vacation time. You got spread out other parts in the school year, which was fine. I mean, we did that most part, but yes, traditionally it was after Labor Day. And then like when I got older, it was like end of August. I want to say like the last week in August, we went back to school. So yeah, it just keeps it going backwards and backwards, like earlier into the August month. So anyway, it's just trippy. I just don't like how everyone's like waving the white flag on summer now. I'm like, no, it's still summer, people. Come on.
It technically is, but yeah, the Halloween lovers do like to take it over. I normally don't decorate for Halloween until September 1st. It looks like Thomas just said Ashley already decked our house out for Halloween. I love it.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Here's the thing though, Thomas and Ashley. If you walk in and you know this, Huey, because you've been in my house many times. If you walk in my house in February, you would maybe consider that it's decorated for Halloween, because it's kind of like Ozzy's house. Like there's skulls everywhere.
Oh yeah. The knickknacks.
That's 24/7 in our house. So like, but the Halloween decorations don't come out usually until September 1st. That's kind of our rule. And I don't put up Christmas until after Thanksgiving.
Yes. Okay. Listen, don't get me wrong. I do love the Halloween season. I do love fall season. I mean, there's so much that goes on from Halloween to my birthday, which should be a national holiday. And
it is. Absolutely.
And then, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I love all that stuff. But I just don't like people giving up on summer so quickly. I feel like summer barely gets 2 months of love in our country.
With the fact that kids go back to school, I think kind of cuts summer off, because the fun of summer is gone.
Yeah.
Right? Like the going to the beaches and going to Great America and things like that kind of gets cut down, because now you're in school routine, and now you start all your after school programs, and soccer starts and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And so like summertime feels like it's over once school's back. I think that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
So why are we going back to school so early? That's your
point. Damn school people, like, why are you cutting summer off at its knees? Like, it's ridiculous.
Rude. It's rude, school districts. You're rude. Don't cut that up and put it on social, please. I'll get blocked for that. Okay, unfortunately, I have to cut us off at the knees, because I got to get back on the air, because we're qualifying Boneheads for a Vegas trip to go see the Eagles. Do you believe the Eagles added even more shows at the Sphere? They're up to 72 shows now.
Total of it. It's the longest residency ever at the Sphere.
Isn't that so crazy?
Like, come on, Metallica, add more dates. Like,
please, for God's sakes. I only know like one person that actually got tickets to see them.
Yeah.
And that was a pimp birthday present for her boyfriend. Okay, so I got a skadoodle, but we love you guys. We will be back next Monday if all goes well. We're going to say that every week.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please, more than ever, begging. Follow us on social.
Don't beg. Do yourself a favor. Hang out. Do
yourself a favor. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Chasta and Huey. Please interact, all that stuff. Maybe later we'll explain why. It's just so important. Please do it, people. It's so important.
If you want something to survive, support it. That's the headline for today.
Yes.
Okay. Love you guys.
Bye. Bye. Bye.